keeps control for Thompson. Pass for Stevens, wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Sem for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome to our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. It's the number 2 seed West Fargo Sheyenne Mustangs at 16-6 on the season against the Fargo North Spartans, the 3 seed at 15-7. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes, and let's get right to our coaches' conversation here. Standing by courtside is the head coach for West Fargo Sheyenne. That again is Tim Brandt. And Tim, as you kind of take a look at this matchup here on paper with Fargo North, I guess right stands off the page for you right away. You played them 2 times already. You played them just a few weeks ago. Maybe feels a little bit longer than that as a coach at particular times. But what stands off the page here against Fargo North, Tim?
Well, the easy answer, what jumps off the page about Fargo North is Jeremiah Sem. Just an electric athlete. I mean, you got to contain him a little bit, and their X factor is their big guy Carter Zeller. You know, we got to do a better job tonight at trying to contain him and keep him off the glass and limit his offensive rebound opportunities. That's sort of what killed us in the second half when we played him last week. So that's going to be the big thing for us tonight, is just trying to keep him off the glass and rebound a little bit better.
What did you like best about your team's performance against Fargo Shanley that you hope to carry over here for the semifinals?
You know, just our resiliency. Shanley's a tough team. You know, they defend and they play really, really hard, and you know, that's sort of their identity, and they're really good at it, and it keeps them in games. And you know, I think we got down 5 at one point in the first half, and they just kind of hung around. And you know, just our ability to stick with what we want to do in our game plan, and sort of let us carry that through, and you know, be able to win that game. I think that was a good thing to see out of our group.
You know, John Eng now 59 three-pointers on this season. What does he provide in the backcourt for your club this year, Tim?
Well, I mean, you just said it. He can shoot the ball, but not only that. I mean, the kid is a competitor. You know, he's a warrior. He plays hard. He's a leader, both with his play and vocally. He gets guys going. You know, he's just a really, really tough, hard-working kid. Really coachable, and he's the kind of guy that you want on your roster. Just a real great coachable kid, and you know, it obviously helps that he's a really good basketball player too.
Final thing for the head coach Tim Brandt for West Fargo Sheyenne for 36 minutes of basketball. What must the Mustangs do well to advance that championship tomorrow night?
We got to defend and we got to rebound. Like I said last Thursday in the second half, that was the biggest thing that we didn't do very well, is we didn't rebound. So if we defend and we win the rebound battle tonight, I think that leans in our favor.
Tim, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck here this evening. Good to see you again.
Thanks, Chase. I appreciate it.
That again, Tim Brandt, the head coach of the West Fargo Sheyenne Mustangs, will continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show after this.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsborough offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
As we come back on our Irie Insurance pregame show, as we hear from the coaches, joining us now, the head coach of the Fargo North Spartans. He is Travis Hogue. Travis, congratulations on getting into the EDC semifinals. You were here last year as well. So for that experience, and on top of what did you do with West Fargo on Tuesday night, what do you kind of hope to take from Tuesday with the experience that you have from a year ago into this matchup here with West Fargo Sheyenne, Travis?
Yeah, I think for us, one big aspect of the game tonight is we're going to have to play two halves of defense tonight. I felt like against West Fargo on Tuesday, the first half we weren't very good defensively. Second half was much better. And, when we play a team like Sheyenne, who's a really good team, I say this all the time during the season, but to play a great team, to beat them, you're going to have to play two great halves of defense. It can't just be one half. So that's the main focus for us tonight.
As you kind of look at this matchup with the defense here, when you look at West Fargo Sheyenne, is there anyone in particular? Obviously, Tommy and alongside with John probably are 1A or 1B, but what's the personnel matchup 1-to-1 here, Travis?
Yeah, for us, you hit the nail on the head there with Tommy and John. They're their big two, but they've got some nice role players too. Pinu he's an electrifying little point guard for them, really good getting downhill, and he actually shot the ball really well against us a couple weeks ago when we played him at Sheyenne. And then he brings in some guys off the bench too that they're downhill players. They look to attack the rim and then kick to shooters. So, yeah, we've got a tough night in front of us, but hopefully we're up for that challenge tonight.
I know a lot of people like to talk to you about Jeremiah, Matthew, and Carter, and rightfully so. But what is someone like a 6'4" senior David Schilling in that starting lineup? What does he provide to Fargo North basketball here this season, Travis?
Yeah, David didn't start a lot of the season. He came in off the bench, and then I would say about 3/4 of the way through the season, he just really started playing some really good basketball for us and deserved the start, so I gave it to him. And, he hasn't relinquished it yet. He's just been playing really good basketball. For David, the focus has got to be, being locked in mentally, being able to stay in front of the offensive player, not giving up his hip. And then what does he bring for us? He's a very athletic young man. He's real bouncy off the floor. He's a great rebounder. He's good in transition. And then he can light it up from the three-point line too if he's allowed to catch and shoot. So he's a nice dynamic player for us that gets forgotten about a lot.
Final thing for you, Travis, before we let you go, 36 minutes of basketball. What must Fargo North do well to get back to that EDC championship as you did a season ago?
Well, we got to do our best to shut down their primary scorers. And then we just got to be locked in offensively. And we talk a lot, traditionally we look to shoot the ball pretty dang quickly. And I just told the guys tonight, I go, we got to get the ball side to side a little bit and make these guys play defense and wear them down a little bit on the defensive side. We can't chuck shots so quickly. Let's get it side to side and wait for great shots and take care of the ball. And then if we do that, I think we're going to be okay.
Travis, thanks so much for your time. Good to see you, and best of luck here tonight.
All right, sir. Thanks for having me on.
That again, Travis Hogue, the head coach of the Fargo North Spartans. We'll take a quick break and come back after this from West Fargo High School.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
Say goodbye to boring birthday parties and corporate events and say hello to a supercharged celebration at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo with their epic bounce houses that's guaranteed to have your guests jumping for joy at the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, but don't wait too long to book. Go online now to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As we continue on our pregame show today, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. Taking a look at this matchup for the 2 seed of the West Fargo Sheyenne Mustangs with a mark of 16 wins and 6 losses on the season against the 3 seed Fargo North Spartans at 15-7. Earlier this year, these two teams played and they split their season series. Sheyenne won at North back on January the 23rd, 83-72. Then North won at Sheyenne on February the 22nd, 83-75. So they split these two games and both went right down to the wire to boot. For Fargo North, trying to make it back to the EDC Tournament Championship for back-to-back seasons here. They were runners-up last season against the Fargo Davies Eagles. Well, for West Fargo Sheyenne, they made it last in 2022, finishing runner-up to the Eagles. Prior to that, they won back-to-back titles in 2021 and 2020 for West Fargo Sheyenne. In most recent years, dating back to 2016, it's either Davies or Sheyenne that has won the EDC Tournament Championship. Last team to do so, not named the Mustangs or the Eagles, that was Red River back in 2015. The winner of this game will play Fargo Davies at 7 o'clock tomorrow night in the EDC Tournament Championship, but more importantly, punch their ticket to the state tournament. The loser of this game will go up against Fargo South as Mike Hendrickson and the Bruins upended West Fargo Horace 74-67. So the loser of this game will play South tomorrow at 3 o'clock. That'll be our first of 3 games here on YourLiveEvent.com from West Fargo High School. We'll have that last state qualifier, EDC Girls Championship at 5, and the EDC Boys Championship. That'll be at 7 o'clock. And then tomorrow at West Fargo Sheyenne High School at 10 o'clock in the morning, West Fargo Sheyenne against Fargo Shanley in a girls' state qualifier. Kevin Cookman will have the call for you on all 3 games at Sheyenne. At noon, Fargo North and Fargo Davies playing a girls' state qualifier for the 2nd consecutive season. Then at 2 o'clock, it's Grand Forks Central against either Fargo Shanley or West Fargo. So that again is a look at games to come still here in the EDC tournament. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll dive into our players to watch out for. That is all still to come here on your live events.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
The Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 21st at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. New exciting genetics, 65 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, 20 elite registered heifers, and 5 replacement bred heifers. The sale broadcast on DV Auction. Request a catalog today. Email gjrangus@feltontel.net or call 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus and Partners, Rivers Edge Cattle Company, Prairie Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 21st. Visit jacobsonredangus.com. Lakes Community Co-op takes pride in providing complete customer satisfaction as they serve their local communities with the necessary products and services for farms, businesses, and individuals. Energy solutions, feed, milk, C-stores, meat market, motel, car wash, HVAC, natural gas.
Visit your neighborhood Lakes Community Co-op location for them to meet your needs or learn more at lakescommunitycoop.com.
We your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, personal protections, and so much more. Our surface agents answer the phone with a kind of speed and detail that even the Secret Service would envy. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com as it's filing in. The north side making its way to the west side, and Cheyenne making the short travel up Veterans Boulevard here today for the EDC boys basketball semifinals. For the Fargo North Spartans, obviously, and rightfully so, between Matt Sem, Jeremiah Sem, and Carter Zeller, there's a lot of points between those three, 52 points to be exact, but they can hurt you in a lot of different ways here for the Fargo North Spartans. But again, they kind of go at particular times as Jeremiah Sem goes. Jeremiah, 14 games on the season, 20 points, 6 rebounds. Carter Zeller, though, has been a man-child, 20 points and 10 boards here for the Fargo North Spartans this season for Fargo North. Well, for the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs, Tommy Ottoman, the 6'9 junior center, 20 points and 13 rebounds here for Ottoman. Also, the 6'9 senior had been that one combination with John Agnow, the 6'4 senior guard with 18 points per game, but Caleb Deere can be an effective defensive player, and Barry Penu as well, the 5'9 senior guard here for West Fargo Cheyenne. Those are some of the players to watch out for here in this one as we keep you apprised of your out-of-town scores that keep trickling on in on both the girls and the boys side of things. The girls EDC tournament will continue again tomorrow, where the WDA making their way out west, a little bit closer. Out west here in the first semifinal, Minot High punches their ticket to stake the Magi with a 59-42 win over the Mandan Braves. They will play the winner of either Bismarck or Bismarck Century. That'll be in another semifinal contest. So again, Minot High Mandan 59-42. The Magi pick up the victory earlier today. On the WDA girls side of the bracket, Bismarck Century wins over Jamestown in a loser-out contest. Minot High will play Bismarck Legacy in the WDA Girls Championship after Legacy upended Bismarck 71-52, and Minot defeated Mandan 78-61. St. Mary's and Dickinson playing in a loser-out game a little bit later on. And in the Division B state championship out in Jamestown, it'll be Edgeley-Cullum Montpelier and the Mayport CG Patriots. In Class A, Devils Lake Valley City currently underway, with Thompson and South Prairie Max coming up later tonight. We will keep you apprised of that. Also, reminder, the Thompson game you can listen to right here on YourLiveEvent.com with Joel Ansello on the call for you on that one. For Fargo North, what they're trying to accomplish here with a win, that's get back to the EDC championship game, and also for the Fargo North Spartans in trying to do so, trying to get to another state tournament appearance here. That would be their 23rd state tournament appearance. They've made it 3 straight years to state. For West Fargo Cheyenne, 5 state tournament appearances. First in 2017, made it in 18, 20 and 21 and 22. Last year with 10 and 14, losing to Grand Forks Central in a loser-out game. So a better year this season already here for West Fargo Cheyenne. Tim Brandt, the head coach for the Mustangs, with a mark of 82 points per game defensively, giving up 72. For Fargo North, they're scoring 80 points per game, while defensively giving up 76. And the broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized with special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. That does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all, from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes. Starting lineups and the opening tip is next for our second EDC semifinal.
Mission Court Independent Living at Benedictine Living Community offers independent living, giving you a comfortable lifestyle and freedom to do what you like while leaving chores behind. The monthly rent includes housekeeping, 3 daily meals, transportation, social and recreational programs, plus spiritual care and on-site worship services. Call 218-784-5250 to learn more and schedule a tour. And you can save $1,000 with our move-in special. Benedictine Living Community of Ada, recognized for quality care.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsborough offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsborough to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough. Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back. With an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill, you'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to be part of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Visit us today at any of our 6 locations.
As we get you ready for the starting lineups here on YourLiveEvent.com, it's the Fargo North Spartans and the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs. Our starting lineups brought to you in part by the Empire Sports Complex. If you're looking to throw an unforgettable birthday bash or a corporate event, look no farther than the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, making sure to make your celebration the talk of the town. But hurry up, spots are filling up quicker than a cupcake tray at a kid's party. Head on over to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org. For the Fargo North Spartans, they'll be the visitors on the scoreboard here, going up against the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs. The Mustangs will be the home team on the scoreboard as we get you ready for our starting lineups here in this one. For Fargo North, they'll go like this. Jeremiah Sem in the backcourt, a 6'2 senior guard in 14 games this season with 20 points and 6 rebounds. From there, David Schilling, the 6'4 senior guard with 6 points and 3 rebounds here for the Fargo North Spartans. Matthew Sem, the 6'1 junior, 12 points and 3 boards, with Peter Haugo, the 6'2 senior, averaging 3 points per game, and Carter Zeller, the double-double, the 6'5 senior center, here with 20 points and alongside 10 rebounds. Again, Sem, Schilling, and Sem with Haugo and Zeller. Travis Hogue, the head coach for the Fargo North Spartans, with a mark of 15 wins and 7 losses. For West Fargo Cheyenne, head coach by Tim Brandt, with a mark of 16-6 on the year. For the Mustangs, they will roll like this. Barry Penu, a 5'9 senior guard, averaging 7 points and 3 assists per contest. Noah Olson, the 6'2 senior guard, with a stretch forward, 8 points and 3 rebounds per game. Caleb Deere, the 6'4 senior guard. Deere, the senior, averaging 10 points and 7 rebounds. From there, John Agnow, the 6'4 senior guard, with a team-leading 59 made three-pointers here this season. And then from there, for the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs, they will have Tommy, the big man on the interior, Ottoman, here for West Fargo Cheyenne, the junior, at 6'9". So again, for West Fargo Cheyenne, Penu, Olson, Deer, Ignow, and Ottoman. As Ottoman here for the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs, averaging 82 points per game defensively, giving up 72. Our officials here tonight, Mike Kolness, Caden Kudeman, and Ben Wolden here for this one. That does it for our starting lineups, brought to you in part by the Empire Sports Complex. If you're looking for one-on-one coaching to open gym sessions, to that and more, check it all out at the empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org, and start your sports journey today. West Fargo Cheyenne in their white uniforms here with the royal blue outline of the orange numerals, and then the lettering in blue for Fargo North out in their blue uniforms with the gold numerals and lettering with North in cursive across the front. 2 18-minute halves with a 30-second shot clock. Our second EDC semifinal right on schedule at 7:29, and this one is going to be won here by Fargo North, but then we get an over and back. Ottoman gives it to Barry Penu, and an over and back and a turnover right off the shoot here for West Fargo Cheyenne. Great crowd on tap here at West Fargo High School as they are filling in nearly to the rafters. Also going on, Fargo, Shanley, and West Fargo in a loser out game at this same time at Cheyenne High School. North will handle it with Stem, left-handed side now to Schilling. Schilling making his way into the paint, leaves a jumper on the way for Peter Halgo. Can't convert, rebound now to David Schilling, and eventually taken away here for West Fargo Cheyenne. Other side of the floor, Barry Penu. Penu bounce pass right-handed side. With it, Agnow. Agnow on the interior. Ottoman, nice little move for two. Tommy able to show you that little shot on the spin to the baseline, making his way. Good-looking move. Little sky hook almost there for Ottoman. Other side ripped through Sem, no, and then there's a foul. Jeremiah Sem followed his shot. The foul will be assessed here on Agnow. That'll be his first and the team's first of the half. Fargo North to inbound it here with Jeremiah Sem. As Sem makes his way on the baseline, finds it to Zeller. Zeller right of the key. He'll shoot. Shot will be off the mark. Rebound though to Matt. And Sem saves it here for Fargo North. Their third board early on here for the Spartans. Sem, jumper from 17. Tickles a twine. And we're tied on our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. United Savings Credit Union. Go to unitedsavingscu.org. Other side, West Fargo Cheyenne, teardropper to the paint for Caleb Deer. 6'4" senior here for the Mustangs in both trains. Training buckets early. Left-handed side, Zeller. Zeller at the left wing, gives it now to Sem. Sem takes the ball screen here. Jumper on the way from 15 off the backboard, no. Rebound, Halgo. Halgo looking for the slip. Interior to Zeller, and instead it's going to be a turnover on the Spartans. Three-pointer going to be well short. Rebound to Carter Zeller after the miss by Caleb Deer. And for Fargo North, they will walk the ball up here on this possession. Left-handed side, Peter Halgo. Halgo with it between the circles now to Schilling. Schilling left wing to Sem. Sem goes behind the back. Matt rising, shooting and scoring. Matt Sem tickles a twine. He's got 5. That one was pure. If that didn't hit the net, you wouldn't have even thought of that. It went through the cylinder. The shot was so good. Agnow on the interior, throwing it up off the mark. No, Tommy, though, with a man's rebound and gets fouled. Ottoman will be heading to the free throw line, a 63% free throw shooter. As Halgo will pick up the foul, his first, team's first, and free throws upcoming here for West Fargo Cheyenne with Tommy, a 63% free throw shooter on the season. Free throw attempt is going to be up and good. For West Fargo Cheyenne, 2-2 in their last 4, but they've won 8 out of 10. For Fargo North, winners of 4 consecutive games, and we're tied at 5. Free throw attempt number 2 to try to give the Mustangs the 1-point advantage. Right-handed toss is going to be off the front iron. Rebound comes out to Matt Sem, his second. Jeremiah here in the backcourt for Fargo North. Spartans taking the ball screen from Zeller. Sem, Jerry ripping it, right-handed side, Halgo. Lefty three-pointer, that'll go long. Good board underneath by Agnow as this one goes out of bounds and towards West Fargo Cheyenne. Winner of this game, you got Fargo Davies in the championship tomorrow night to close out the EDC tournament. Loser of this game, you'll be making your way to a state qualifier against Fargo South at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon here at West Fargo High School. Agnow, high post touch. This one goes in the interior. That'll be to Caleb Deere. Now to Agnow for 2. Agnow becomes a third different Mustang in the scoring column here. And for the Mustangs, they lead it by 2 as their fans are chanting defense. Sem, Jeremiah. They go underneath the screen. Jerry, three-pointer, no. Rebound on the interior. That'll be to John Agnow. Now to Penu in transition. Penu finds it to the baseline here to Deere. Deere making his way to the paint. There's a foul. Schilling will get called for the foul, his first, the team's second, and a timeout for Travis Hogue. We'll break with him on our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard.
Red River Valley Speedway.
Runs May through August. For more details, visit RedRiverValleySpeedway.com.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by the Petro Stopping Centers at the Petro Stopping Centers. You can check it out from their Popeyes from chicken to a juicy cheesesteak from Charlie's to a mouth-watering Cinnabon. If you're feeling extra pickish, check out the Popeyes Pizza. Or also hit up that Dolly Down restaurant. They got breakfast morning, noon, and night. All at the Dolly Down restaurant. Best kept secret in Fargo. Here's a free throw attempt on the way. This one will be rattling out. Caleb Deere, a 65% free throw shooter on the season for West Fargo Sheyenne so far. 1 of 3 from the free throw line as the crowd continues to file on in. Second free throw attempt is good. So Deere goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He's got 3. And for Fargo North, this is their largest lead early on here in the opening minutes. Ball goes right-hand side. Zeller sets the pick. This will be to David Schilling. Schilling looking for Haugo. Nothing there. Now to Sem. That's Matt. Matt dribbling the basketball. Right-handed side to the paint. Off the window. Can't get it to go. And a board to Caleb Deere. And North able to get the steal and score with Sem. He's got all 7 for the Spartans. Barry in the front court. Panu leaves it right-handed side out to Caleb Deere on the interior. Ottoman able to spin with the hook shot. It was halfway down and rattled out. Tommy Ottoman's just got those old man moves, but it looks so good. Sem, jumper for the lead 3. That'll be short. And this one will go towards West Fargo Cheyenne. Ottoman with his size at 6'9", then you put the hand up either left or right to the hook shot. And you just can't guard it. And he's able to go both to the baseline, to the paint. So if you're a defender, you just can't sit on one particular shoulder and expect that that hook shot is coming one way to make it a little bit more challenging. Agnow to the right wing, taking the ball screen here, looking for it on the interior. They reverse it to Deere, open, left pocket 3, coming for Cheyenne. That'll go long for Noah Olson, but a rebound here to Tommy. Onman's pass across the paint, nearly tied up with. Back up top to Sullivan Irie, the 5'11 junior. And Irie will see this one out of bounds and towards Fargo North. Sullivan Irie averaging 6 points and 3 rebounds per contest here for West Fargo Cheyenne. We will have coverage of all 6 EDC boys and girls basketball games tomorrow here on YourLiveEvent.com. 2 girls games from West Fargo Cheyenne with 1 boys state qualifier. Coverage starts at 10. Then we'll have 1 state qualifier on the boys side with the EDC girls and boys championships following that starting at 3 here at West Fargo. Turnaround on the shot missed by Schilling. Rebound here to Agnow. Other side of the floor, and we'll have a turnover on the Mustangs. That's the 4th for Cheyenne, 2 for Fargo North in that category. As the Spartans for the first time tonight will go deep into the bench. Ethan Welke, 6-foot senior, will check in with Carson Hannestead as well. And you'll also have Eric DeBoer, the 6'4 junior guard. DeBoer averaging 11 points per contest. Hannestead has 26 threes on the season. And Ethan Welke, guy that does some of the dirty work here for Travis Hogue. Sem will utilize the basketball. Here goes Jerry. Left-handed side jumper. 3-pointer DeBoer off the iron and a rebound to Agnow. Egnow with his third board of the game. Sheyenne on the other side of the floor here to Sullivan Irie. Irie will utilize it. Irie looking for it to Tommy Ottoman. Back to Irie. Bounce pass Egnow. Egnow with the skip. Open jumper. Shooting three on the way. That'll go off the iron. Ball gets tapped out eventually. It'll be North basketball with Hannestead. Up the other side now to DeBoer. This one off the window for two. Eric DeBoer gets to 2 points, and the Spartans are back up by 1. Ottoman on the inside. Double comes too late. And Tommy going right at Carter Zeller as Tommy now has 5 points. Ottoman and the Mustangs now lead it by a point. Jeremiah Sem, right-handed side three-pointer here for Hannestead. Tickles a twine. Hannestead with his 27th made three-pointer of the season, and the Spartans are back up by 2. Ottoman posting up here. Ball goes right-handed side now to Deere. Deere with it. Egnow top of the key. Cheyenne will have that little cradle rock by Egnow trying to split a spare apart. Spartans able to get to the paint, saved for a moment, and it is with Eric DeBoer. Sem lost it, able to spin, regains possession, and finishes with the left hand. Jeremiah Sem with his first field goal of the night. The Spartans lead it by 4, their largest lead on our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. Cheyenne in the front court. Ottoman here top of the key. Left hand inside to Caleb Deere. Deere coming off that screen. Now goes Irie. Irie bounce pass. Ottoman trying to help, and there's the help with Ethan Welk. Welk to Hannestead. Back to Welk to the top of the key to Sem. Jeremiah right wing. Sem three-pointer. That'll go off the iron. Rebound. Eventually won by West Fargo Sheyenne. By the Mustangs here with Noah Olson. The Mustangs will also make a substitution on the next dead ball. Ottoman left-handed side. This will go to Caleb Deere back up top now to Sullivan Irie. Irie top of the key. Three coming. Got it to go. Sullivan Irie with his 22nd made triple of the season. And for West Fargo Sheyenne, they're back within 1. And Jeremiah Sem here at the free throw line for Fargo North. Sem to Zeller. Zeller looking for the handoff to Sem. It's off of who? And it will be off of Fargo North. Turnover on the Spartans, that's their third, as West Fargo Sheyenne with Jackson Miller, the 5'9 senior, will check in. Also coming into the game will be Moni Terrell, the 6'8 senior center committed to the University of Jamestown here as well for West Fargo Sheyenne. Moni, the 6'8 senior, into the contest for Tim Brandt and the Mustangs. Jackson Miller up top to Ottoman, left-handed side now to Irie. Irie gives it back. Deere top of the key. Three on the way off the side of the iron, but Tommy corrals the rebound. His second, and a jam for the Stangs. Caleb Deere, get up, young man. He's got 5. A streaking Deere is never a good thing. Fargo North bounce pass on the interior. This one goes, and we'll see a foul. But what a dunk on the way for Deere here. From the high post right down the paint for a two-handed flush. Carter Zeller will go to the free throw line, a 62% free throw shooter on the season. Moni will pick him the foul, his first and the team's second. Free throw attempt for Zeller is good. Zeller becomes the 5th different Spartan in the scoring column here. We're knotted at 15 apiece. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Zeller. Can't get the shooters rolling the board as Sullivan Irie. Two teams played into 2 tight games earlier this season, and it was a wins at the other venue. Cheyenne won at the Spartan Dome. North won at Cheyenne a week ago tonight. What do we have on the neutral court? Well, we're all evened up halfway through the first half. With it, Irie, a little cradle rock, looking for Ottoman, now to Moni. Moni, right of the key, 3-ball, rattling out, rebound here for Cheyenne and going out of play. Going out of play will be Sullivan Irie, and the Mustangs will give it right back to Spartans. So far, we've seen second chance opportunities be part of the contest, but both teams early on working through who we chatted about on our pregame show with Travis Hogan, Tim Brandt, working through the guys that got you here so far this season, and no surprise. Left-handed side is Zeller. Turnaround, can't get it to go. Rebound tipped out to Deere, his second. Deere, now to Sullivan Irie. Irie, right-handed side to Jackson Miller. To Moni, back to left-hand side to Irie. Deer, top of the key. Moni. Ottoman tiptoes the sideline here, leaves it on the baseline. Cheyenne works it. Deer extra pass to Miller. Miller inside the paint, gets the floater off the tin, can't rattle it in, and Eric DeBoer will handle the miss. DeBoer, right of the key for Fargo North here to Ethan Welk. Skips it now to Hannestead. Hannestead from deep off the front iron, and Deer gets his third rebound. Outlet to Ottoman. Ottoman with the two-head rim rock and jam. Points in transition for the Stangs, who lead it by 2. Right-handed side with the basketball. This will go to Welk. Welk will utilize it here. Now to Sem. Jeremiah goes between the legs. Good D and a steal. Irie gets the steal, gets the ball right back. Can he bury a 3? Off the front iron. Rebound tapped down the hands of Jackson Miller. Now to the baseline. Ottoman trying to repost. Can't do it. Good front here by Zeller. That's a fun matchup to watch. Those two might not score for the rest of the night, but they'll be exhausted by the time this one's done. Moni will get the rebound, but we'll see a foul in the act of shooting as Deer will head to the free throw line. Foul will be on Fargo North. This foul will be on Welk, his first, team's third. And going back to the matchup with Zeller and Ottoman, Tommy has 7 points so far. 2 rebounds, Zeller with 1 point and 2 boards. But again, they don't need to score with how this one continues, as Joe Rose will check in, the 6'4" senior forward. Also, Matt Sem will come in as Zeller will check out here for the Fargo North Spartans. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Deer. And Deer is able to split the pair. Caleb goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line with a substitution as Barry will come back to the floor. 18-15, West Fargo Cheyenne with the advantage. It's the EDC semifinals here on YourLiveEvent.com. Winner heads to state next week, no worse than a 2 seed from the East. Could possibly be the 1 seed, barring the outcome tomorrow night in the EDC championship game. Sem, Jeremiah to the right wing. Sem making his way to the paint, off the window for 2. Jeremiah Sem now with 4 points here for Fargo North. Spartans back within 1. Penu right-handed side to Sullivan Irie. Irie looking for Eng now, gives it to him. Ottoman posting up on the interior on this little 4-out 1-in. Penu slips it now to Miller. Back to left-hand side. Eng now replaces. Top of the key to Irie, and a traveling violation here in the Mustangs. That's their 7th turnover of the contest. Great crowd here at West Fargo going across the way. There's fans all the way to the very top. Last section, the last row, the last seats here. I can only imagine what tomorrow's going to be with the championship games and a state qualifier tomorrow afternoon into the evening, much less what Cheyenne's going to look like with 3 state qualifiers. North, right of the key. Hannestead will see it here. Hannestead with a little shake and bake move, left-handed side to Matt Sem. Sem crossing over. There's the hedge. Engnow gets the steal. Engnow, it's a 3-on-1. He's the one. Engnow off the window. Can't get it. Put back, no. Ottoman gets a second crack at it and got it to go. Ottoman able to have 9 points on the night here for West Fargo Cheyenne as they lead it by a possession. Sem in the front court. Here goes Jeremiah rising, 17-footer off the backboard. Can't get it to go, and Engnow gets his 4th board. Penu in the front court. Penu making his way right down Main Street. Shot, no. Rebound here. This will go to Fargo North. Eric DeBoer gets the rebound. Sem in transition to Matt Sem. Right wing 3 on the way. We got a tie. Matt Sem now in double digits with 10. Tied at 2, 5, 15, and 20. With 6:07 left to play here in the first half. Engnow inside the paint, and Engnow will lose the basketball here for a turnover on West Fargo Cheyenne. Substitution as Peter Hauga will check in. Also coming in now for West Fargo Cheyenne, Noah Olson able to return to the floor. Caleb Deer is back in, and Moni is back on as well. Tied at 20, West Fargo Cheyenne led by the 9 points of Tommy Ottoman, well, for Fargo North, led by the 10 points of Matt Sem. Jeremiah Sem, left-handed side to Rose. Joe hands it off to Sem. Couple of dribbles here by Sem, right of the key, now leaving it. DeBoer on the interior to Rose. Rose able to spin on the baseline. Shot partially blocked by Moni, and Caleb Deer corrals the miss. Penu, other side, right-handed, leaves it. Moni, 22-footer, got it. Turo Moni now with his 23rd made three-pointer of the season for the Mustangs, who lead it by 3. Sem rising, shooting, 25-footer off the lip of the rim. Rebound to Caleb Deere, working on a double-double performance here in this first half. Penu on the baseline, making it to the paint. That opens up, right-handed scoop for 2. Barry Penu with his first field goal of the game. Mustangs lead it by 5, their largest lead on our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. Sem on the interior, sleeves it. Top of the key, this one will go to Peter Haugo. Interior, Sem, it's still loose. Nice save here for West Fargo Cheyenne by Noah Olson. Deere to Moni. Moni, shot fake, right wing 3-4. Another one, book it. Moni, back-to-back threes. The Mustangs lead it by 8. It's an 8-0 run for West Fargo Cheyenne. High post. This one goes to Bohr inside the paint off the front iron. Rebound tapped out. Penu comes up with it. And then we'll have a foul. Foul will be assessed on Cheyenne. Noah Olson, his first and the team's third. Interesting point of the game as we go back to our first semifinal as Zeller returns to the floor. Also coming back on is David Schilling. First semifinal was tight. In the last 3.5 minutes, Davies went on a big 17-7 run to close out the last 4.5 minutes of play, and that was the difference in that game. Matt Sem, three-pointer, book it, hand down, man down. You go underneath the screen, and Matt Sem hits his third three-pointer here in the opening 14 minutes. The Spartans get it back within 2 possessions. Penu to the paint. Penu off the window. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Sem now in transition. Spartans find Jerry. Jerry rising, feeling it, shooting it. Three-pointer off the rim. Can't get it. Board underneath here for the Mustangs. And Caleb Deere holds it like a newborn child. Penu finds Deere in the transition from 25 feet. Rising, shooting. Three-pointer, no. Rebound, hustled for, and good hustle play here by Zeller. Zeller finds it to Sem. These two teams can get multiple possessions off in 60 seconds. As we've seen here in this first half. Sem, jumper, 13-footer, nothing but twine. Sem now with 15 of Fargo North's 25 points. Matt Sem averaging 12 points per game. Has that and some in the first half. Egg now, couple hard dribbles and a check foul here for Peter Haugo. His second and the team's fourth. Tommy Ottoman will check back into the game for Cheyenne. Will Fargo North, they will see Eric DeBoer returning to the floor. Moni with a nice round of applause from the Cheyenne faithful. And Peter Haugo gets a couple of nice claps as well from the Spartan faithful here. 3:09 remaining before we get to our first half. Intermission report brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. Go to First Class Mortgage at firstclasscorp.com for some more information. Cheyenne will see this one to Agnow. Agnow, a couple hard dribbles. Left-handed scoop, and there's a foul. DeBoer with his first, team's fifth, and Agnow will head to the free throw line. A 81% free throw shooter on the season for West Fargo Cheyenne. They're 3 of 6 from the charity stripe so far here today. Mustangs and the Spartans, what you would expect in a 2-3 matchup, tight. And currently the 2 seed up on the 3 seed right now as Agnow rattles that one in. Cheyenne defeated Shanley 76-62 on Tuesday, while Fargo North upended West Fargo 88-80 back on Tuesday night. Free throw attempt number 2 for Agnow is up and in. Time on the floor for Tim Brandt. We'll break with them on our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard.
Let the team at Taxman help prepare your taxes and answer any of your tax-related questions. From financial planning, payroll services, and retirement planning, Taxman focuses on your unique tax, accounting, and consulting needs. For expert, affordable service from accountants that care about you with a combined 200 years of experience, choose Taxman. Open year-round with offices in Fargo and Moorhead. For more information, go online to fmtaxman.com.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, timeout on the floor here with head coach Tim Brent as they take the timeout on our Petro Stopping Center's timeout. Let them roll out the red carpet treatment and give you the VIP here today. The Petro Stopping Center just off 45th Street, 994 in Fargo. Got you covered for food, got you covered for gear, got you covered for some quick stop, that and more, all at the Petro Stopping Centers. So it's a 5-point lead here for West Fargo Cheyenne, or the timeout here from Tim Brandt. Both teams at 4 timeouts remaining. The Stangs with 3 team fouls. Fargo North has 5. Rising, shooting, Sem, and scoring. Jeremiah Sem with his 33rd made triple of the season. He's got 7. Spartans back within 1 possession. Agnow here at the top of the key. Agnow goes between the legs, trying to get by Sem. Penu, left pocket 3, open, shooting it, and burying it. Penu now with his 14th made triple of the season, and the Stangs able to answer right back here against the Spartans. Matt Sem goes behind the back. Sem doubled, finds Zeller. Carter looking for a teammate, finds a cutting. This one going off the window, shot in for 2 to David Schilling. And for the Fargo North Spartans, able to have their 6th player in the scoring column here in the first half. West Fargo Cheyenne will utilize this one. Penu, they go underneath the screen, right-handed side to Agnow. Agnow here at the baseline. Tommy Ottoman posting up, but Agnow making his way to the left block for 2. You're not going to help. The paint opens up, and Agnow takes it right to the tin. He's got 6 on the night here for West Fargo Cheyenne. Sem knifes his way, and Tommy Ottoman with the block shot. It's loose, though. There's a turnover. Sem will utilize it. Baseline jumper, no. And Penu gets the rebound. Pushing it up the other side of the floor goes Deer. Deer finds an Agnow. Agnow, right wing 3. Off the rim, no. Rebound here for Deer. Put back, and he gets fouled. Deer with his 7th rebound of the game. This foul looks to be on Carter Zeller. It'll be the team's 6th. So that'll be Zeller's first. Free throw attempts on the way here for Deer. Is halfway down, rattling out. Caleb now 2 of 5 from the free throw line so far here tonight, but 6 points and 7 rebounds. The 6'4" senior center doing a little bit of everything for Coach Brandt. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way is good. So Caleb Deer able to go 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and for West Fargo Cheyenne, they lead it by 6. Fargo North with Matt Sem in the front court. Sem here at the top of the key, taking the ball screen. Sem making it here, left-hand side, DeBoer, 3-pointer, no. Rebound, here's Zeller, able to rip it away. Zeller underneath the rim, block shot on the interior for Ottoman. Now goes Sem the other side and got it to go. So Sem now with his 4th rebound. That's Jeremiah, and he's got 9 points with it. And the Stangs are up by 4. Barry Penu, right-handed side to Agnow. And there's going to be a hand check foul here on Fargo North. Sem will pick up his first, team 7th, and to the free throw line for the make one to get one goes Agnow. John, 6 points, 4 rebounds here. A game that started 7:29, not even a half hour old yet. We're already getting to the intermission. Free throw is good here for Agnow. Free throw attempts number 2 upcoming. As Agnow trying to go with the right bend of the knee and buries it. Mustangs lead it by 6. Spartans see about a 7-second differential between shot clock and the game clock. Sem dribble to Sem. 3-pointer by Matt. No. Rebound Agnow, his 5th. Penu in the front court to Agnow. Agnow, right-handed side to Deer. Deer with the skip, left wing. That'll go on the baseline to Noah Olson. Olson on the baseline, lost it, and a turnover here on West Fargo Cheyenne. Now with 7 seconds. Going up with it was David Schilling, but he lost it on a bounce and a turnover right back for the Spartans. Tough one there from a North perspective. Well, for West Fargo Cheyenne, trying to go the length of the court in 6 seconds. Agnow with 4. Agnow crossing it. Agnow on the near side, saves it. Deer, good if it goes, will be short, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. It's the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs 38, the Fargo North Spartans 32. Our halftime show is coming up next, brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage.
This is your livelihood, and success requires a seed partner that's just as committed as you are. Just like you, we're farmers first, so our values are rooted just as deep and our goals are just as strong. Our team is ready to hit your fields, so no matter what each growing season brings, we'll get through it together. It's who we are. Thunderseed, first in the field.
When it comes to your next outdoor project, let the team at Turf Tamers take care of you. Turf Tamers provides the professional services and is your one-stop shop for turning your dirt yard into a beautiful oasis. When you choose Turf Tamers, you can trust that your outdoor spaces are in the hands of skilled professionals who truly care about creating beautiful landscapes. For a quote or more information, go online to turftamersfargo.com. That's turftamersfargo.com.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. This is our halftime show brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. More than just the company name, it's the way that they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.org. That again is firstclasscorp.com, firstclasscorp.com. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here. Take a look at the first half numbers. It goes like this. For West Fargo Cheyenne, 6 players in the scoring column. They've hit 4 threes. They're 8 of 12 from the free throw line. 19 rebounds for Coach Tim Brandt and the Mustangs, and 10 first half turnovers. For the Fargo North Spartans, 6 players in the scoring column as well. They're 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 3 threes on the way here for Fargo North with 16 rebounds, 7 turnovers in the opening 18 minutes. Cheyenne led by the 9 points here of Tommy Oneman with 3 rebounds, 1 of 2 shooting from the free throw line. 8 points for John Agnow with 5 rebounds. 7 points, 7 boards for Caleb Deere. And he got 6 points for Money, 5 points for Barry Pennu, and 3 points for Sullivan Irie. Again, Cheyenne led by the 9 of Tommy Oneman and the 8 points of John Agnow. For the Fargo North Spartans, led by the 15 points of Matt Sem with 3 made threes. Jeremiah Sem has 9 points with a made triple as well. 3 points for Carson Hannestead, 2 for Schilling, 2 for DeBoer, and 1 point for Carter Zeller with 4 rebounds. Again, the Spartans led by Matt Sem with 15 and Jeremiah Sem with 9. We come back after this. Take a look at what happened earlier in the day. This is our First Class Mortgage halftime show, and this is the EDC semifinals on YourLiveEvent.com.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With All Pet Protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
life on the move. While you determine what direction that may be, we're here to help along the way. So go. Go with values. Go with friends. Go with support. Go with convenience.
As we come back on our First Class Mortgage halftime show, take a look at what happened earlier today. Fargo Davies defeats Grand Forks Central 71-59. Davies heads to the state tournament for the 6th straight season, while Grand Forks Central head to a state qualifier for the 3rd straight year. Mason Claybo 25 points, Alpha Kamara with 19 points, 10 rebounds for the Eagles in the win for Fargo Davies. Davies awaits the winner of this contest, while Grand Forks Central will play the winner of Fargo Sheyenne and West Fargo. The loser of this game will play Fargo South tomorrow at 3 o'clock. The Bruins able to upend West Fargo Horace 74-67 earlier today. Take a look at some of the numbers out west in the WDA tournament. Monon High able to punch their ticket to state with a 59-42 win over Mandan. In the loser out games, Dickinson over Williston 59-56, and also Bismarck Legacy defeated Jamestown 62-51. So that is a look at the WDA portion of the bracket as well. Our coverage tomorrow of the EDC boys and girls basketball tournament will get underway. That'll be at 10 o'clock in the morning. Kevin Kochman will have the call out at West Fargo Sheyenne for 2 consecutive girls state qualifiers with Cheyenne and Shanley at 10. At noon it'll be North and Davies, and then at 2 o'clock the boys state qualifier with Grand Forks Central against the winner of Shanley West Fargo. And then we will get transition at 3 o'clock to the West Fargo High School, where we will have a state qualifier at 3 with the EDC Girls Championship with Grand Forks Red River, and West Fargo Horace at 5 with the Boys Championship to follow with the winner of this game playing against the Fargo Davies Eagles. So that again is a look at scores from across the way. At the half on our First Class Mortgage halftime show, it's West Fargo Sheyenne 38, Fargo North 32. First Class Mortgage, more than just their company name, it's the way they do business. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. That again is firstclasscorp.com. We come back after this. We'll get you ready for second half action between the Mustangs and the Spartans. This is the EDC Semifinals on yourliveevent.com.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsborough offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsborough to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire. Fargo's newest sports complex.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Fargo North will get the basketball to start this second half of play. as the Spartans will come out in their blue uniforms. The Mustangs again in their home whites. West Fargo Cheyenne with Penu on the floor. Deer alongside with Sullivan Irie to start this second half. Tommy Amin, and you also have Noah Olson here in this second half of play. For Fargo North, Matt Sem with Jeremiah Sem Zeller. You also have David Schilling and Peter Haugo. This one will go to Schilling at the left wing. Schilling top of the key, making his way. Bounce pass to Sem on the flex. Sem, then a block shot by Ottoman. Penu, other side of the floor, left-handed side of Deer. Deer at the left wing, back up top as it'll go to Irie. Sullivan with 3 points in the game, leaves it right-handed side to Olson. Olson back up top to Deer, and that one's poked away. Here goes Schilling to the 10-finger roll, layup for 2. Schilling with 4 points here, and that's the margin right now on our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. Penu, right-handed side for the Stangs with Noah Olson. Ottoman doubled. This one comes in on the interior to Caleb Deer. Back up top, Penu. Penu with the right wing three. This one going to be off the backboard. Rebound for Sullivan Irie. Right pocket three for Deer. Can't get it to go. And Zeller gets the defensive board. His 5th rebound of the game. Sem. Matt to Zeller. Zeller reverse it. This will go to Schilling. Now to Haugo. Peter and a double dribble with the basketball, and he knew it. Peter Haugo heading to play collegiately at North Dakota State University in the fall for collegiate basketball, but a turnover on that one. For college football, excuse me. Thinking basketball right now with the March on the brain. This one will go to the baseline. Shot fake there for Penu. Penu making his way. Double team coming, and nearly a turnover, but instead it will stay Cheyenne basketball. At the half again, 38-32. We'll see if it's enough of a possession to change the shot clock. It will not be. And inbounding it, kind of on Dead Man's Alley there, will be Sullivan Irie. Ottoman making his way, spinning. Shot, can't get it. Rebound here on the inside to Schilling, his second. David Schilling, other side of the floor to Haugo. Ball deflected, and it will be Spartans basketball as Egnow will check in now for West Fargo Cheyenne. Fargo North to inbound it with Schilling. Gives it to the baseline. Sem, left pocket three. That'll go off the iron. Rebound here. Eventually out of play, and it will be. Officials will talk it over, and it will stay Spartan basketball. Our officials again tonight, Mike Colness with Caden Kuhneman and Ben Walden here this evening. Sem to inbound it. Right-handed side to Haugo. Haugo leaves it on the baseline now to Schilling. Back to Sem. Jerry asking for a ball screen or a post up here for Zeller. Tries to get it into Zeller, but Deer able to henge and then eventually get the steal. Penu in the front court. Barry, bounce pass. Ottoman gets fouled, and Zeller will pick it up. Zeller will pick up his second, team's first free throw opportunities. Ottoman heads to the free throw line where he's 1 of 2 so far here tonight. Free throw attempts here for the Stangs. With 2 free throw attempts here for Tommy. First of the right-handed tosses is off the front iron. Second one upcoming. West Fargo Cheyenne with 4 timeouts remaining. The same for Fargo North. Substitution as Sullivan Irie will come back in as Egnow will check out. There's Egnow trying to shake off a little bit of a tweaked ankle, it might look like here, or possibly a hamstring. Second free throw attempt here for Ottoman. That one will rattle in. So Tommy now with 10 points here. He's 2 of 4 from the free throw line. The Mustangs lead it up by 5. Sem, left-handed side to Schilling. Schilling with the skip now to Sem. That's Matt. Matt probing, finds Haugo, gets the ball back. Matt to the left wing. Matt trying to curl hop through the paint, lost it, regains possession, partially blocked. Sem stays with it. Jumper, Matt can't get it. Cheyenne left-handed side. This will go to Noah Olson. Bounce pass baseline. Deer right pocket. 3! Splash City. Caleb Deer with his first triple of the night. His 38th of the season. And just like that, the Stangs lead it by 8. Sem brings in the front court. Jumper on the way. Rattle it in. Jeremiah Sem has 12. His second made three-pointer. The Spartans lead it by 5. The Spartans trailing it by 5. Penu, bounce pass, Oneman. Oneman looking for a teammate, finds one to Olson. Back to Deer. Deer wants another 3. Boom! Caleb Deer with 13 points. Back-to-back made threes for Deer, and it's back to an 8-point contest. Top of the key, Zeller. Zeller, handoff now to Sem. Sem will utilize it. Right of the key, three-pointer. Can't get it. Rebound here for Penu, and he hits the deck, and we'll see a foul. Foul will come across the way here on Fargo North. Looks to be on Matt Sem, and it will be his first and the team's second. Cheyenne. See this man pressure defense from Fargo North as they've done throughout. Spartans here with Barry Penu in the front court. Penu, high post touch. Oneman left-handed side to Caleb Deer. Back to the top of the key, and that's a traveling violation on Sullivan Irie. For the Mustangs and the Spartans, both playing their 23rd game of the season. With a win for Cheyenne, they would pick up their 17th of the year and try to get to 17-6. While for Fargo North, looking to pick up their 16th win of the year and get to 16-7 with a W. Sem taking the ball screen here from Zeller and then lost it on the way, and nearly a turnover as Sem thought Zeller was going to be there a little quick enough here, and by the time he went up with it, couldn't get a shot off, try to get the pass, and so it'll be a turnover. Irie, right-handed side, bounce pass. Oneman on the interior, spinning his way, left-handed hook shot, can't get it, and a board at Jeremiah Sem. Both teams have gone a little cold here since that three-pointers back and forth. Sem going up, and we have a jump ball in the arrow. We'll go to Cheyenne. So Jeremiah Sem went right to the paint. Good D here for West Fargo. Cheyenne to get their hand on top of that basketball and eventually cause a turnover. As you have Penu with it now. As Penu will go to the other side of the floor. A D again by Noah Olson to get that jump ball. This one will go to Deer. Deer, a couple of dribbles in the paint. Can't get it to go. Rebound tapped out. Deer stays with it. Deer, kick, extra fine Penu. Penu gets fouled by Sem. Jeremiah will pick up the foul, his second, team's third. Fargo North with Carson Hannestead to check in, while for Cheyenne they will bring in Jackson Miller, the 5'9" senior guard. And the Mustangs to inbound the basketball here with Sullivan Irie. Oneman on the interior here. Couple of dribbles for Penu, leaves it baseline, three-pointer on the way for Irie Long. Rebound, Oneman, pump back jam for 2. Oneman with 12 points, make it 5 rebounds now for the Stangs. And West Fargo Cheyenne leads it by 10. Sem, right-handed side with the basketball. This is Matt, left wing now in the hands of Eric DeBoer. DeBoer, bounce pass on the interior with Zeller. There's the double, there's the kick. Here's the 3. Hannestead triple with the answer. Carson Hannestead with his 28th made three-pointer of the season, and the Spartans are back within 7. It's one thing Hannestead can do. He can shoot from beyond the arc for Coach Travis Hogue. Deer rising 3, Splash City. Deer now with 16 points, 9.5. That's his third made 3 in the half. And the Mustangs back up by 10. Hannestead wants another one. Right pocket 3. Got it. Both teams trading triples. Fargo North 4 field goals in the second half. 3 threes. And the same goes for West Fargo Cheyenne. Irie at the right wing. Handoff now to Deer with the skip. Penu. Penu gets by Sem. Right to the tin off the window. No. Rebound on the interior to Zeller. And the Spartans can hurry. They got a 5-on-4. Zeller hard, leaves it. Sem, Matthew, Baseline, halfway down, no. Board to Sullivan Irie. Irie, right-handed side, Deer rising, 3 on the way, off the iron and a board to Jeremiah Sem, who needs a shot clock in the last 90 seconds. Sem, drive, kick, left-handed side, shot fake DeBoer, back to Sem, back to DeBoer, on the baseline for 2. Eric DeBoer now has 4, and the Spartans are back within 5. Tim Brandt calls out the offense here for Cheyenne as this one will go to Penu. Penu, high post, Ottoman here. Ottoman, left-handed side with the basketball, not a Deer. Deer looking for a teammate, rips it through, gets the free throw line. Deer with a full head of steam inside the paint for 2. Spartan fans wanted to travel, nothing granted there. Deer now with 18 points. Sem, right-handed side, will handle the rock here to Hannestead. Hannestead to the free throw line, goes behind the back to Zeller. Zeller with a cradle rock here, back up top to Sem. Sem crossing over, takes the ball screen. Little shake and bake for Matt, off the window. Oh, that was smooth. Matt Sem playing some jazz on a Friday night. His first field goal of the second half. 10:36 remaining in this contest. Time on the floor. We'll break with him.
Mission Court Independent Living at Benedictine Living Community offers independent living, giving you a comfortable lifestyle and freedom to do what you like while leaving chores behind. The monthly rent includes housekeeping, 3 daily meals, transportation, social and recreational programs, plus spiritual care and on-site worship services. Call 218-784-5250 to learn more and schedule a tour. And you can save $1,000 with our move-in special. Benedictine Living Community of Ada, recognized for quality care.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. This time out brought to you in part by the Petro Stopping Center, your one-stop travel hub for all of your road trip requirements. They've got you covered around the clock every day of the week with a wide selection of food, gear for the upcoming spring, and gas for your ride. Let them roll out the red carpet treatment today just off 45th Street and I-94 in Fargo. 52-47, time out on the floor for the head coach here for Fargo North of Travis Hogue and the Spartans. Sem with his first field goal or any kind of points in the second half after having 15 in the first. He leads the floor with 17 points from the North point of view. We're on the opposite side for Caleb Deer here with 18 points. He has 4 of the 5 field goals in this second half for West Fargo Cheyenne, and Tommy Ottoman has 12 points and 5 rebounds for the Stings. 10:36 left to play here in this second half as it is a 5-point advantage here for West Fargo Cheyenne. Winner punches a spot in the state tournament, plays Davies tomorrow night at 7. Loser will go to a state qualifier at 2 o'clock. Loser will go to a state qualifier at 3 o'clock, here at West Fargo against Fargo South tomorrow afternoon. Inbounds. Ottoman in the front court. Makes his way to the right wing. Tommy spinning on Zeller. Baseline, this one goes. Mustangs here with Sullivan Irie. Irie looks to handle it right-handed side as that will be in the hands of Jackson Miller. Batted away, and this one will be Mustangs basketball. As Joe Rose, the 6'4" senior center, will check in for the Spartans. West Fargo Cheyenne to inbound the basketball here with Sullivan Irie. Irie gives it now in the hands of Jackson Miller. Miller at the right wing looking for the high post touch, able to get it. Deer able to spin to the paint off the front iron, put back good for 2. Caleb Deer nearly with that double-double. 20 points, 9 rebounds here for the Mustangs by Deer. Sem, right-handed side open, shooting on the way. DeBoer, 3! Nothing but the bottom of the net. Eric DeBoer with his 43rd made three-pointer of the season for the Spartans, his first tonight, and North is back within 4. Miller, right wing, bounce pass. This goes in the hands of Deer, high post, little separation now to Irie, 3 on the way. Got it to go. Sullivan Irie with the triple. And for West Fargo Cheyenne, they've made 8 threes in this contest. While for Fargo North, they've hit 7. Sem at the left wing, gives it back up top now as this will go. Shot off the mark by Eric DeBoer. Rebound here for Sullivan Irie, his 4th. Irie, Ottoman, and there's a foul. Tommy will hit the deck hard on top of it. As Joe Rose picks up the foul, the officials will talk it over, see if it's intentional or not. or just a common foul. So it'll be just a common foul here on Joe Rose, his first and the team's fourth. Going to the free throw line will be Ottoman here. To the line to shoot 2. Rose again going to make Tommy try to earn it at the stripe. Free throw attempt on the first one is up and it's in. Also good to see Agnow back into the game here for West Fargo Cheyenne. Fargo North, David Schilling to return the floor, and Moni will come in off the next dead ball, or a Tommy made free throw. Ottoman now with 13 points on the night. Free throw attempt number 2 for the Stangs. In and out, no good. Rose corrals the miss. And for Fargo North, they will see it with Sem here in the front court. Jeremiah top of the key. Right-handed side down to Hannestead. Back to Jeremiah. Sem 3 off the front iron. Rebound though to Rose. Rose with a shot fake. Ottoman then with a block shot, but we'll see a foul. Joe Rose, 9 of 22 on the season, will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul here on West Fargo Cheyenne. Ottoman will pick up his first. That'll be the team's first for the Mustangs. To the free throw line goes Rose. 2 shots for Rose. Misses the first. For West Fargo Cheyenne, they've been able to shoot 16 free throws, and they made 10 of them. For Fargo North, they've shot now, this is their 4th free throw of the game. They've made 1 out of 3, barring Joe's second right-handed toss. Free throw here for Joe, rattling out, and a rebound to John Agnow, his 6th board of the game, and for Cheyenne, trying to get it back to a 10-point contest. That's their largest lead of the game. Sullivan, Hyrie, Moni. Right-handed side back to Irie. Irie taking the ball screen, making his way to the paint. Left-handed shot blocked by Rose. Other side of the floor goes David Schilling. Schilling, right-handed side to Hannestead. Right pocket 3, long rebound to Agnow. And Agnow might have got inadvertently hit on here, saving it. What a play to Sem for 2! Carson Hannestead. Oh, what a play! Saved it from going out of bounds, goes right through the wickets of a Mustang player into Sem for 2 points. Other side of the floor, Miller, block shot by Schilling. Sem goes the other side. This one goes Hannestead, right pocket 3, off the iron, rebound here to Agnow. Agnow with a couple big rebounds here late for the Mustangs. Tim Brandt says, let's run the offense here on the half court. Where will they go? Miller, top of the key. Jackson near sideline now to Irie. Irie, left wing, 3-pointer long, rebound to Sem. Jeremiah Sem working on a double-double performance, rising 25-footer long, rebound here, Tossafor, and Moni comes up with it, and then Moni's going to get doubled in the backcourt and finds Agnow. Agnow in the front court, left wing. Agnow shot over Sem off the front iron, rebound here. Eventually it will be Spartans basketball. Eric DeBoer will come up with it here. DeBoer, other side of the floor, right wing. Right-handed side for Fargo North to run some offense as they will handle it with Schilling. Schilling spinning. Shot, no. Rebound here. Hannestead, and Miller comes up with it. Miller looking to go coast to coast. Look at Miller go. But then lost the basketball as Hannestead will come up with a steal and tapped out of bounds, and it will be off of Fargo North. Turnover on the Spartans as the officials will talk it over here to make sure it is Mustang basketball. And they will say it will be North basketball. So negate the turnover here, and the Spartans will get the ball right back. 58-52. Cheyenne with the advantage here. What does the final under 7 minutes have in store? This one has been good from the jump. Both teams trading buckets, both teams getting out defensively as Sem with Jeremiah will take the ball screen from Zeller. They go underneath it. Jeremiah goes behind the back. Sem making his way in the paint, off the window for 2. Sem 7.5, 16 in the game. Spartans back within 2 possessions. Penu crossing the timeline here, left-handed side to Deere. Deere ripping it through inside the paint. Deere gets fouled, and this is going to be on the floor before the shot. For the Spartans, that'll be their 5th team foul, and this one will go against Eric DeBoer, his 2nd and the team's 5th. Mustangs with 1 team foul. The Spartans, they have 5. So if you're Cheyenne, trying to get North to commit 1 more, and then you get to the bonus after that, as Matt Sem will check in here for Eric DeBoer. All the points in this second half have been scored by Caleb Deere, Tommy Oneman, and then the 3 points for Sullivan Irie. The Mustangs, 24 points in this half. For Fargo North, they have currently scored 22 on the interior. Agnew off the front iron, no. Oneman, this one goes to Sem, but he was out of bounds on the baseline. Didn't regather himself, and it will be Spartan basketball. Otherwise, the Spartans would have got out and run there with Sem. 38-32 at the half. As Sullivan Irie will check out. Noah Olson on the baseline here with Penu, Deere, Oneman, and Agnew again for West Fargo Cheyenne. Fresh 30 on the shot clock for the Mustangs. Agnew gives it Oneman. Oneman guarded there by Zeller. Bounce pass Agnew. No one touched it. Out of bounds and a turnover. 13th of the game here for Cheyenne. Jeremiah and Matthew Sem with Zeller, Hannestead on the floor, and David Schilling here for Fargo North. Jeremiah Sem. We'll see this one, the front court. Takes the ball screen here. Sem at the right wing, goes behind the back, top of the key. Hannestead 3, in and out, no good. Tommy corrals the rebound. Agnew. Crossing over left to right on Sem. Leaves it left and inside Deere. Deere with the cradle rock inside the paint. Right of the key, extra pass Penu. Penu with the jab step back to Agnew. Agnew here at the free throw line. The C opens up and Agnew finishes for 2. John Agnew, his first field goal in the second half. His first points in the second half. He's got 10. Sem in the front court. Here goes Jeremiah to the right-handed side. Hannestead, right pocket, 3! Tickles a twine. Carson Hannestead, his 4th made 3-pointer of the night. He's got 12, and it's down to a 1-possession game. Penu, other side of the floor. Here's a high post, trying to get the steal with Sem. This one open. Deere for the answer 3. Left pocket coming, rattling out, and a rebound here to the Spartans. David Schilling corrals the miss, and Fargo North rewarded there after Deere was wide open to try to get it back to a 2-possession game. Matt Sem handles the basketball to Zeller. Zeller gives it back to Matt. Matt, top of the key, ball screen coming. Matt to tie, 3 on the way, long rebound. Hannestead, put back. Here goes Schilling, shot fake off the window, good for 2. Schilling now with 6. Hannestead with the rebound and a timeout on the floor. West Fargo Cheyenne leads it by 1 on our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard.
It's the most prestigious, challenging, rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The world of outlaws, King's Late Models.
For the first time ever, World of Outlaws at Norman County Raceway on Saturday, June 29th.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Part of our fan cam here across the way with some of the Spartan faithful for the north side. Timeout on the floor again, brought to you in part by the Petro Stopping Centers. Petro Stopping Centers located just off 45th Street and I-94. Open around the clock for your needs. Petro Stopping Center, 60-59 Mustangs with the advantage right now. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes. Make sure you stay tuned to our post-game show. Once we get there, we'll hear from a victorious player or two. And on top of that, hopefully hear from the head coach and talk with the winning team about making their way to state. Here goes an inbound. Zeller gets the steal. Zeller with the basketball, not a Sem. Sem will utilize it here on the baseline, and the Spartans trying to take their lead in the second half. Fargo North hasn't led since the first half. Sem making his way to the paint and gets fouled. Matt Sem with his first free throw attempt of the game upcoming. He's a 75% free throw shooter. John Agnow will pick the foul, his second. And that'll be the second team foul here for the Mustangs, as Sem will head to the stripe. Zeller got the steal. Eventually it will come up with Fargo North. Free throw attempt on the way is good. Sem now with 18 points, and it's the first tie since it was 20 up. Second. Sem can't get it to go. Rebounds for Tommy Ottoman. He nearly went out of bounds for a moment there for Cheyenne. Mustangs with Penu in the front court. Penu up top to Tommy. Reverse it now to Deere. Deere looking for it on the inside as Agnow takes a screen. 4 out, 1 in. The 6'9 junior in Ottoman. Penu, bounce pass. Here goes Tommy, guarded by Zeller. Help comes across the way, but Tommy sees it and books it to the left block for 2. There's a good post touch here for Tommy, and Ottoman now has 15 points here for the Stangs, who lead it by 2. Sem with the basketball here. Jeremiah muscling his way, but there's a foul. Noah Olson will get called for the foul, his second, team's third in the act of shooting, as well as Sem will head to the free throw line. Jeremiah, a 64% free throw shooter, and this will be his first free throw attempt of the night. Sem free throw is going to go long. Second free throw attempt here for Fargo North to try to cut into that 2-point deficit right now. Sem's second one is good. West Fargo Cheyenne with Penu in the front court. Penu right-handed side to Agnow. Agnow utilizes it here, as this will go back up top to Deere. Deere to Agnow. Agnow in the paint, left-handed scoop, can't get it. Rebound tapped out underneath, off of. Good job by Tommy Ottoman to go through Zeller and Matt Sem to get a second crack at it here in a fresh 30 on the shot clock here for West Fargo Cheyenne. As Agnow will inbound the basketball on the G of West Fargo on the baseline here at West Fargo High School. This one will go top of the key, Ottoman. Ottoman with it. Double kick, left-handed side now to Deere. Deere back up top to Agnow. Agnow, hard dribble in the paint, leaves it. Deere rising 3, rattling out, no. Put back, tip by Tommy, can't go, it's still loose. Eventually Agnow, 3 on the way. That'll go long, a board comes down to Sem. They had their chances on that one for the Mustangs, and this near side would have erupted. Instead, the Spartans have a chance to take the lead. Matt Sem off the window, no. Rebound tapped by Zeller, who saves it. Zeller gives it to Jeremiah Sem, but a turnover here with Deere. Caleb right to the tin, block shot! Oh, what a block by Schilling. This one goes the other side of the floor to Sem with the finger roll layup for 2. Jeremiah with the assist, Matt with the deuce. The Spartans lead it by 1. Other side of the floor for West Fargo Cheyenne, and we'll see a foul on Fargo North. Sem, that's their last foul to give before it's the bonus. Matt will pick up his second and the team's 6th. And for Fargo North on our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard, go to unitedsavingscu.org and visit one of their locations in Fargo, Dilworth, and Detroit Lakes. The Spartans lead it by 1. Zeller fronting, and Zeller gets the steal. Other side, Zeller in the front court at the right wing. Zeller gives it up now for Fargo North as they will handle it with Sem. Matt rising, right wing, 3 on the way off. Rebound here for Jeremiah. Jeremiah put back, Ottoman, and count it! Jeremiah Sem with the end one. "19 points, 8 rebounds for Sem. The foul will be on Ottoman, his second, and the team's 4th. And how does that possession about moments ago for Cheyenne when they had 3 cracks at it? That is coming up orange right now, but it's still a one-possession game, barring the free throw. Free throw attempt for Sim is good. Timeout here for Tim Brandt. We'll break with him. 2:12 remaining. The north side on their feet here at West Fargo. This is the EDC tournament.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough. The Fargo South Bruin Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Fargo South activities. They're grateful for the current corporate sponsors, Gate City Bank, Craftwell, Midco, and First International Bank for their continued support. The mission of the Bruin Booster Club is to support students' ability to participate in all kinds of South High activities, while promoting school spirit, encouraging parent and community support for the Bruins. There's still time to become a member. Check them out on Facebook or search the Fargo South homepage for more information.
High school basketball here on YourLiveEvent.com. Look at this crowd. It is jam-packed inside the West Fargo Gymnasium here tonight. 66-62 Fargo North with a 4-point lead. Timeout on the floor for head coach Tim Brandt. He'll have 2 remaining for the Mustangs, while for the Fargo North Spartans, they'll have 3 remaining. Full court pressure defense. North has caused some turnovers as of late. They've been the Achilles heel for the Mustangs. Penu. High post, gives it to Deere. Deere, hard dribble inside, left-handed scoop, no rebound, put back by Ottoman. Can't get it now to Olsen. Ottoman banging his way, able to come across, left hand for 2. Tommy Ottoman with the go-go gadget left arm stretch for 2. And the Mustangs back within a possession. Sem in the front court. Zeller looking for the ball screen. Matt will handle the basketball. Matt Sem making his way to the paint. Left-handed shot for 2. Sem now with 22 points. Other side of the floor for West Fargo Cheyenne. Bounce pass Ottoman. Ottoman hanging inside, and there's a foul. Tommy will head to the free throw line. Foul will be assessed here on Fargo North. This will be on Jeremiah Sem, his 3rd, team 7th. Free throw attempt here for Ottoman. It was good. Second free throw attempt on the way. Second free throw attempt upcoming. Second free throw attempt is good. And we got a timeout for Tim Brandt. We'll break with him. A shorty for a good cause with 83 seconds remaining here in regulation.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by the Petro Stopping Centers. You can check them out throughout the week. Open 24/7, 7 days a week around the clock. You can have the Dolly Down restaurant for food at Papa John's Pizza, chicken from Popeyes, that and more, and a mouth-watering Cinnabon, all at the Petro Stopping Center. 68-66. West Fargo Cheyenne with the advantage here on YourLiveEvent.com. Tim Brandt calls a timeout. Next jump ball will favor Fargo North. The Mustangs in the bonus from here on out, while on the opposite side, the Mustangs only have just 2 more fouls to give before North gets in the bonus. But North milking some clock right now here with Sem. Tommy Amon comes on the hedge. Jeremiah kick to Hannestead. Hannestead top of the key. This will go to Schilling. Schilling to the paint off the window. Good for 2. Schilling with 8 points here for the Spartans. Cheyenne doesn't need a three, but they're looking for a field goal of some sort. Ottoman, right wing, high arching rainbow, three, long rebound. Schilling here for the Spartans. It's a double, and there's a foul. Or do we get a timeout? I think we get the foul before the timeout. We do. Schilling with his fourth rebound. Foul will be on Noah Olson, his third. Spartans to inbound the basketball. Jeremiah Sem, and there's going to be a foul. So Olson now will pick up his fourth. And the Mustangs from here on out now with a foul will put North into the bonus. So 40.5 seconds remaining here in regulation. These two teams split in the regular season, winning at each other's home court. On this neutral court right now, North is 40 seconds away. Mustangs, full court pressure defense. Sem finds Zeller. Zeller front court here. The ball is loose, and Ottoman gets the steal. And West Fargo Cheyenne fans are saying go. Mustangs here. This will go to Irie. Irie slips it. Ottoman, and there's a steal for Matt Sem. Good hedge there on the way for Schilling and Ziller. And now the Spartans got to contend with this trapping defense underneath. Schilling around the world for two. Schilling has 10, and Travis Hogue with a fist pump and a high five here for the Spartans. 14 seconds remaining. Timeout on the floor. Timeout here for West Fargo Cheyenne. Make sure you stay tuned to our post-game show. Coming up, we'll hear from some of the victorious players here in this one as the Spartans are 6 points up with 14 seconds remaining. And for West Fargo Cheyenne, they have 0 timeouts here for the Mustangs. 14 seconds remaining. It's a 2-possession game. Cheyenne needs a 3. And then if you're Fargo North, if they score underneath 5 seconds because there's no timeout for West Fargo Cheyenne, the Spartans could just hold on to the basketball and let the clock get to zeros. And if this score holds for the second consecutive season, we will see Fargo Davies, Fargo North in the EDC championship if this score holds again. North, the 3 seed, leads it right now on our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. Mustangs on the inbounds as they go. It's a turnover, and that's been the Achilles heel. And the Fargo North Spartans, for the second consecutive season, are heading to the EDC championship with a final 72-66 victory over West Fargo Cheyenne. Trailing at 10 points in the second half, the Spartans come back and earn the victory. And more importantly for Fargo North, they're heading back to this state tournament on top of it for another season, as the Spartans have made now state 4 consecutive years. A final on our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. Fargo North 72, West Fargo Cheyenne 66. Our post-game show is coming up next here on your live event.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsborough offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsborough to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
As we come back on our post-game show, let's get right down to it. Our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. That again is Enbridge.com. Matthew Sem, 15 points in the first half, 22 points in the game. He goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line with 4 rebounds as well. Matthew Sem is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Had some nice moves, and it just seemed at the timely matter as well when Fargo North needed it most. Matthew Sem, the 6'1 junior guard with a game-high 22, is our Enbridge Energy Player of the contest. We go from there to the Arctic Enterprises feature precision play the game, points off turnovers, and the turnovers that North able to force in this second half. Cheyenne with 15 total in the game, but the ones in the second half were costly turnovers, either to try to come back and tie or number 2 that led to Fargo North transition buckets. Our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play the contest again is a transition game here for the Fargo North Spartans against this Cheyenne club. Arctic Enterprises with locations in Hillsborough. For precision planting updates, information, questions, and more, contact the folks at RDK Enterprises by going to the website planterdoc.com. That again is planterdoc.com. As we go from there to the final numbers in this one, Fargo North 32 points in the first half, 40 points in the second. Cheyenne 38 points in the first half, and they would finish with 28 points in the second. Spartans 6 players in the scoring column. They hit 8 threes. They go 4 and 9 from the free throw line with 14 turnovers. For West Fargo Cheyenne, 6 players in the scoring column. They go 12 of 18 from the free throw line with 8 3-pointers here today for West Fargo Cheyenne. Spartans 20 points for Jeremiah Sem. Sem also with 8 rebounds, goes 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Sem also has 2 threes. Again, Jeremiah Sem with 20 points. Matthew Sem, as we mentioned, with 22. 12 points for Carson Hanniston and 4 big-time threes off the bench for the 6-foot senior. 10 points then for David Schilling with 4 boards. 7 points for Eric DeBoer and a point for Carter Zeller. Zeller, as we said, didn't need to necessarily score, but as they say, just hang on to that big man. He had to try to do so with Tommy Ottoman here today. Zeller did get 7 rebounds. Speaking of Tommy Ottoman, 19 points, 9 rebounds in the loss for Cheyenne. Caleb Deere with 20 points and 9 boards here for the Mustangs, nearly a double-double. 10 points for John Ignow with 8 rebounds, 6 points for Sullivan Irie, 6 points for Monet, and 4, make that 5 points for Barry Pennu. Again, your final here in this one. Fargo North led by the 22 of Matt and the 20 of Jeremiah Sem. For West Fargo Cheyenne led by the 20 points of Caleb Deere and Tommy Ottoman with 19 points and 9 rebounds. We'll take a quick break when we come back after this. Waiting to see the Spartans return back to the gym. We'll hear from some of the victorious players, the head coach. That and more is still to come, and also put a bow on what happened in day number 2 here from West Fargo of the EDC basketball tournament here on your liveevent.com.
Say goodbye to boring birthday parties and corporate events and say hello to a supercharged celebration at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo with their epic bounce houses that's guaranteed to have your guests jumping for joy at the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, but don't wait too long to book. Go online now to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org, or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As we come back on our postgame show, let's recap what happened earlier today and some of the other scores across the way. WDA games that have gone final out west. Minot High, as we take a look again at some of these games that have gone final out west one more time. Minot High will play Bismarck in the WDA championship after Minot defeated Mandan 59-42, and Bismarck High will advance as well with a 64-54 victory. So Minot will play Bismarck in the WDA championship. Dickinson knocks off Williston, and Bismarck Legacy over Jamestown, that again out west. So 1 through 6 still alive out in the WDA tournament. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll hear from a couple of the Spartans and the head coach Travis Hogue around the corner here on your live event.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
The Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 21st at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. New exciting genetics, 65 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, 20 elite registered heifers, and 5 replacement bred heifers. The sale broadcast on DV Auction. Request a catalog today. Email gjrangus@feltontel.net or call 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus and Partners, Rivers Edge Cattle Company, Prairie Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 21st. Visit jacobsonredangus.com.
As we come back on our postgame show, some of the Victoria Spartans with us here. That's Matt Sam alongside with Carson Hannestead here. Carson, we'll start with you. We were kind of chalking off air, a play that kind of turned the game around. You were on the baseline, and you just had to bat the ball and play. It ends up with, Matt's hands Jeremiah's hands able to finish up with, the two-pointer there. That was kind of a turning point in that second half. Just take us through what it took down by 10 against a really good opponent to come back and win this semifinal round victory.
We knew hard work alone wasn't going to beat Cheyenne. They're a great basketball team. We knew we were down. We were down the first half last time we played them, so we weren't too uncomfortable with it. We just every day in practice we're working hard. We're getting up and down, fast break, early offense, and it really translated well tonight.
When Matt can get going here, especially when he goes right to left, finishes with that left-handed shot, late in the second half, what kind of goes through your mind when you see your teammate there, get going early?
It's a great feeling when I see guys getting hot, because I know they're working hard every day in practice, and it's really fun to see pay off.
And for you, Matt, same thing. When Carson, 4 three-pointers off the bench, 12 points. Those are big threes in that second half. What's kind of going through your mind when Carson, hits those 3 threes?
He stepped up. It gave us a lot of boost. It gave us some energy. It just led to all the hustle plays, and, it just led us to the win.
For you, Matt, what does it mean for this team this season, second straight year to, heading to state for a 4th consecutive season as a program, but second straight year heading to an EDC championship? What does it mean for you?
It means a lot. Last year we took state. All Hogue talked about really is wanting that EDC championship, so we got the chance tomorrow, so I think we've got to go get it.
And for you, Carson, here to play in that EDC championship tomorrow, what do you kind of hope to bottle up from, these games in the quarters? A scrappy victory against West Fargo, a scrappy victory against Cheyenne, and again, you're going to have to probably play scrappy tomorrow against Davies, but what do you hope to take from these 2 games?
Yeah, just work hard and just, see where we're at offensively and defensively when we're going into the state champion, or not just go to state. Really just seeing where we're at, and then just playing hard together and just keep working hard every day.
Matt, I know Carter only finished with 1 point, but that battle that he had with Tommy, always banging on the inside. What do you see from your big boy on the interior, Zeller, to try to hold that big man on the other side as best as he could?
Tommy's he's a great player. He's a great big. I mean, Carter got to do a lot to stop him, so I think Carter did a really good job today.
Final thing for you, Matt, before we let you guys both go, how fun has it been this last couple of weeks, this run, as you guys had? It's very eerily to last year, getting to this point of the season. How fun has it been for you to try to get all cylinders cooking here now in March?
I mean, it's been really fun. We got the win today, so we just added another week next week, so we got to go to practice this weekend, work hard, and get back on the court.
Matt, Carson, congratulations. Best of luck 24 hours from now in the championship.
Thank you.
We'll continue after this and hear from the head coach, Travis Hogue.
Lakes Community Co-op takes pride in providing complete customer satisfaction as they serve their local communities with the necessary products and services for farms, businesses, and individuals. Energy solutions, feed, milk, C-stores, meat market, motel, car wash, HVAC, natural gas. Visit your neighborhood Lakes Community Co-op location for them to meet your needs or learn more at lakescommunitycoop.com.
We've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, personal protections, and so much more. Our surface agents answer the phone with a kind of speed and detail that even the Secret Service would envy. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
Coming back now with us here, the head coach, Travis Hogue, on our post-game show. Travis, let's first talk about Carson. Comes off the bench, 4 just monster threes, especially 3 of them in that run where you're trading buckets when you kind of make sure you can't get too far away. You got to be within striking distance, down by 10. Let's just talk about Carson's play first and foremost as a senior, kind of a role player off the bench and, stepping up large in a venue like this today.
Yeah, Carson was starting at different times throughout the year for us. He's a kid that, when he lets one go, I'm always satisfied with his shots because he's a kid that can knock down shots for us from anywhere on the floor. I mean, the kid can shoot it from the volleyball line. He's unbelievable. And then I think what I was most proud about him tonight was his defensive effort. I mean, scrambling after balls, being gritty, getting on the floor, hitting balls out of guys' hands. I mean, he was just doing it all out there first night and just made some – if I remember right, because kind of the game was kind of a blur, but he had 2 big time hustle plays for us. It was just unbelievable. What a show for him tonight.
Yeah, that one on that baseline that went right through the hands of Agnow, that went right to Jeremiah. That's a big 2 points there. And then Schilling, as we talked about in the pregame show, came alive for you offensively late in the game. And Zeller, yeah, he's only going to get 1 point in the box score, but about 7-8 rebounds, and he had to just bear hug Tommy as much as he possibly could in a good way. That was a heck of a battle on the inside.
Yeah, Tommy Oneman is a serious problem in the EDC. He's a guy that if you can't pull him away from the rim, I mean, he just affects so many shots. Not even the guy he's guarding. He's affecting shots by guards, making them shoot at weird angles and things like that. So, but Carter, battled all night long. Carter's a team guy. I know he's not going to be one bit disappointed with only a 1-point performance because he's more of a team guy, and he's going to be super happy that we got that W tonight.
Yeah, and it helps when you got the Sem brothers going out for 42 points, Matt, 15 points in that first half, and he had a couple nice moves to finish with the left hand there in that second. What did you see from Matt's performance that you liked right off the shoot here today?
Yeah, Matt, I'm proud of Matt. Matt's stepped it up in school a little bit, and we had some issues in the season, and he stepped up the academics and his attendance at school. And so I told him, as soon as you do that, you're going to be starting for us because you're a top 5 player in our squad. And give Matt credit. He's stepped up to the challenge, and he's doing the right things, and he's getting to school, and he's doing the right things there. And I thank God because I want him in the starting lineup. He's a very good basketball player for us.
4 straight year in program history, this team is heading to state. Back-to-back years, you're going to play Fargo Davies in an EDC championship. What does it mean, though, this season, Travis, to know that you got another week with these guys? And number 2, to have another crack at Fargo Davies, 365 days ago where you guys are playing in the same championship game.
Yeah, that was the thing we talked about pregame. Let's get it tonight and tomorrow's game. I want to win, but our tickets to state's punched. And, that was a big goal for us coming into the season, and we achieved that tonight. So I'm super happy for the guys. I'm happy for our coaching staff, and I'm happy for our Northside community. Again, they're just such a good crowd in here tonight, and really felt the support from those guys.
Final thing from you, we were kind of talking with Carson and Matt off air. They weren't sure what the environment was going to be like. They're so used to the Shack and the Shield Center, but it was packed here this evening. What was it like from a coach's standpoint, going back and forth where you're hearing yelling, cheering, screaming from all ends of the floor?
Yeah, there were times I was trying to get guys' attention out on the floor, and I am screaming as loud as I possibly could, and they just didn't even hear me. So what an environment. I think, would I rather play in the Shack? Absolutely. But, the Metro Committee's done a nice job. We had a great environment tonight, great fans from both sides, and I think I thought I saw quite a few Grand Forks Central and Davies fans stick around a little bit to watch the basketball game as well. So, yeah, what an environment. It was a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, I'll put it this way. Come early tomorrow, whether it's at Cheyenne or West Fargo, to make sure you got your seat.
Yes,
Travis,
yes.
Thanks so much for your time. Congratulations on the win and moving luck as well 24 hours from now against the Eagles.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks.
That again, Travis Hogue, the head coach, will continue after this.
Mission Court Independent Living at Benedictine Living Community offers independent living, giving you a comfortable lifestyle and freedom to do what you like while leaving chores behind. The monthly rent includes housekeeping, 3 daily meals, transportation, social and recreational programs, plus spiritual care and on-site worship services. Call 218-784-5250 to learn more and schedule a tour. And you can save $1,000 with our move-in special. Benedictine Living Community of Ada, recognized for quality care.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsborough offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsborough to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Well, let's put a bow on the action here today and some finals across the way from West Fargo Cheyenne. West Fargo wins by 1, 68-67 over Fargo Sheyenne. It's all about surviving and advancing. And West Fargo will play Grand Forks Central, a team that they played 2 years ago, not last year, 2 years ago in a state qualifier. The Knights and West Fargo will play at 2 o'clock tomorrow on yourliveevent.com from West Fargo Cheyenne High School on the boys' side. Also in a state qualifier at 3 o'clock here at West Fargo High School, the first of our 3 here at West Fargo. Fargo South against West Fargo Cheyenne, and the championship on the boys' side will feature Fargo Davies and Fargo North. South won by 7 over Horace. West Fargo wins by 1 over Shanley. Davies winners by 12 over Central, and North winners by 6 over Cheyenne. On the girls' side, here's what the bracket looks like for tomorrow. 10 o'clock, a little breakfast and basketball. Cheyenne and Shanley at 10 o'clock in the morning at West Fargo Cheyenne High School. North will play Davies, also in a state qualifier at West Fargo Cheyenne. That game will be at noon. And then in the championship on the EDC girls side, Red River Horace at 5 o'clock. So we will have games at Cheyenne on yourliveevent.com. Cheyenne and Shanley at 10. At noon it will be North and Davies. And then at 2 o'clock it's Central and West Fargo on the boys' side. Here at West Fargo High School on the boys' side, Fargo South Cheyenne at 3 in a state qualifier. Girls title at 5 with a boys title to follow suit. Also, we will have our EDC All EDC Team Senior Athlete Coach of the Year as well. That and more, again, will be upcoming tomorrow here on Your Live Event. Join Kevin Kochman at Cheyenne. Join myself, Chase Miller, here from West Fargo. I'd like to thank Mark Riggs joining us earlier here for our first of the doubleheader. On behalf of Joey Hughes, I'm Chase Miller. Thanks so much for tuning in. Fargo North now 16-7 on this season, while West Fargo Cheyenne drops to 16-7 in their own right. The Spartans are heading back to state. Cheyenne with a state qualifier tomorrow as they will square off with the Fargo South Bruins here at 3 o'clock from West Fargo. Go to yourliveevent.com for a jam-packed day of audio-only coverage, Minnesota sectional basketball coverage, North Dakota EDC, that and more, again, on yourliveevent.com. Thanks so much for tuning in, and join us tomorrow for more EDC action starting at 10 o'clock here on Your Live Event.